Pay before you scroll into another tab or bookmark yet another TV you might get someday. Take a breath and picture this. You sit down, power on your favorite show or game, and everything just feels right. You re the kind of person who notices when motion doesn't feel smooth, when colors lack impact, or when your big moments look flat. You don't just watch, you experience. And that is exactly the kind of upgrade the Sony BRAVIA 2 delivers. Before anything else, check the current price in stock. Premium screens like this don't stick around at steady availability, and waiting almost always turns into wish I'd pulled the trigger sooner. You didn't suddenly decide one day to want a new TV. It crept up on you. Games that should feel immersive started feeling a bit constrained. Movies looked fine at first, but something wasn't right. Fast scenes didn't feel as clean as they should. Colors that should pop looked washed instead of expressive. It wasn't dramatic, just unfulfilling. The moment you acknowledge that's when you know you've left the settle for it phase behind. The first time you power this on, there's a calm confidence to the picture that's hard to ignore. Colors feel full without looking oversaturated. Highlights get bright without washing out detail. Motion feels smooth and intentional instead of trailing behind the action. You don't find yourself diving into settings menus because the image already fits. That's not subtle, that's relief. For PlayStation 5 owners, the difference is real, not just theoretical. Fast-paced games feel connected to your reactions because motion stays crisp. Cutscenes land with depth and clarity that make you feel present instead of watching from a distance. Even casual browsing and everyday apps feel more intentional and engaging because the screen respects the content instead of just displaying it. Once you experience this balance, sharp motion clarity, expressive color, and natural brightness, you'll notice ordinary screens feel like they're holding back something you deserve. Every time you think about settling for less, your mind circles back here because instinct already told you where the experience actually improves. Don't wait for weird price swings or random stock gaps. If this TV is already on your radar, delaying usually turns into regret later. You might think a 50-inch screen is just right for now. That's actually part of what surprises people. It fits without overwhelming your space, yet delivers punchy visuals that feel larger than life. And the integration with Google TV means content feels intuitive and effortless, no more fumbling around menus. There's a quiet pride that comes with owning something this capable. You sit down knowing your TV won't be the weak link. You stop browsing alternatives because you finally hit the screen that keeps up with how seriously you watch and play. You just enjoy what's on screen. Motion that feels fluid and responsive, colors that feel expressive, and balanced contrast that keeps detail alive, smart features that feel intuitive, confidence every time you turn on. You'll want good lighting control once experienced. Weaker screens feel wrong at some point. You stop comparing endlessly. You choose the screen you already kept imagining in your room. Don't let this become one of those upgrades you delay, only to look back and think, why didn't I act sooner? Check the price and availability now, and make the decision while it still feels clear. If you're ready for your viewing experience to finally match how seriously you watch and play, this is it.